what allowed me to be able to be successful in what I'm currently in is that time that I spent in network marketing.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Just Talk, Nothing Serious. I'm your man, Anthony Robinson. A lot of you know me as Tone. Got my brother.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Harden III.
Third. You already know, man. So we're back in this thing. We come to you every Friday. And I just want to chop it up with my brother. We finna get straight to it.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I came to you in the first place to ask you to do a podcast, because you know, you are one of the ones that we will be considering high income earner.
Okay.
You know, 6 figures or more. And I know there's a lot of people out there who's trying to get to that level. So I just thought that we would take some time to get to know you.
Okay. That's what you want to do. Let's do it.
And how you got there, man. Because I know a lot of people. I actually did a research this week, spoke to a lot of our target audience, and they are focused, man. So I just want to give them some information that they can use on to reach that 6 figure or more level. So can you help me with that?
Absolutely.
Bet.
Let's do it.
Cool. But really, man, I only got one question.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Henry Harden. So where you from?
Valdosta, Georgia, man.
Okay.
229, Lowndes County, West Side, you know. Represent. Gotta represent.
All day. So with your background, tell me, did you come from a wealthy background?
No.
Okay.
No, I grew up in a trailer. I grew up in a double wide trailer.
What?
It's blue, actually.
Man, so I wouldn't offend you if I said you came from nothing.
I mean, you know, I think the notion of coming from nothing can be like viewed different ways.
Right.
I mean, we definitely, again, I grew up in a so we didn't have a ton, right? But I think what we did have is like my family's super close.
Right.
Not just my immediate family, but cousins. You know, I got 20, aunties and uncles, or 18 aunties and uncles. Right. And I got a slew of first cousins, so like all of us are just like that. So
pretty dope. And I got to meet some of them, man.
Yeah.
A pretty cool family, tight knit. But the question I wanted to ask. So I don't want to say start from nothing because it seems like you got a well-rounded background with and a community as well. That's important, having a community.
1000%.
What was that process like going from, I don't want to say nothing, but starting from scratch to making it to a high income earner? What does that process look like? What was your thought? Or what was that moment that clicked and you said, I can do that? What was that like?
So it's gonna sound kind of crazy, right? But I remember getting into network marketing, right? And I always had that I always wanted to like hustle. Like I remember like being in middle school and wanting to sell candy or just these different things. But I think what allowed me to be able to be successful in what I'm currently in is that time that I spent in network marketing, building my skill level.
Makes sense. Oh man, building your skills.
Yeah, 1000%. I mean, I was one of those, like, I didn't, like, man, you got to think, right? Like athlete, right? Not necessarily thinking about bettering myself from a personal perspective, more so just, you're just living,
So you went into it with a mindset of building your skills?
No. I wanted to make money. I wanted to make money. It's 100% clear. I wanted to make money, but what I quickly realized is that if you don't have the skill level, then you're not going to make any money.
You quickly realized that. So that's number one lesson, man. Like you got to get your skills up.
Yeah, 1000%.
That's what's up. Okay. Yeah. Keep going, brother.
So I spent 3 years, maybe 4, in network marketing, and I made enough to like re-up or, get my auto ship, have my, like I made enough to kind of do that and maybe pay a bill or two here,
Right.
But, yeah. But I didn't have the discipline that I needed to have to be a successful, business owner.
Makes sense.
So when I got into the vehicle I'm in now, and I was one of those people too, man. I'm never gonna work for somebody. Like I'm never gonna work a job.
Right.
Like I'm never gonna punch a clock. Like, 40 plan. Like work 40 years of your life, retire on 40%. Work 40 hours a week, whatever it is. Like,
right.
I'm not going through that. I'm not doing that because I like autonomy. I didn't want somebody telling me what to do.
That's me all the way.
Definitely. I just didn't like it.
Right.
And
to all my bosses on LinkedIn, my bad. It's just who I am. Go ahead.
But it's just real though, man. It's like it's something inside of you that just won't allow, or like, man, I don't know, it's just like when you're chosen or you feel like you're chosen or whatever it is.
Right.
You don't want somebody to be in control of what you can and can't do to be able to provide or be able to achieve whatever success you feel like you should achieve.
I get that, yeah. 100%.
But whenever I heard about this company, I was like, wait a second, you gonna pay me to learn how to run a business? Like, what sense does that make, right? Like, like you gonna pay me to learn how to run it? Because that's why I came to because I wanted to be more disciplined for my network marketing company.
So you knew what you needed?
Yeah, because I was terrible with following up. Like, I know we talked about it in the previous video, but just like for whatever reason, I just wouldn't follow up.
Okay.
It was just like a mental, I don't know what it was, but there's some other things too, like I had to learn how to do and be great at, but I always had a work ethic for the most part, right? Just being an underdog, being somebody that, had to kind of grind it out, just to achieve whatever success that I wanted to achieve.
Makes sense.
In whatever avenue it was. I always had to grind. So for me to transition from network marketing to the current vehicle I'm in now, it reminds me of this Nipsey quote.
Let's go.
And he says, first you over-dedicate, then you notice that you're great. And you've been the whole time, then it's slapping in your face. You got it cracking, it was fate. Now you the definition of a laughing to the bank. And I think it's super important that you gotta put the work in first. Like you gotta put everything that you have, over dedication, right? You have to put everything that you have into it.
Right, yeah.
And then before long, you'll realize that, dang, I've been great this whole time.
Man.
And then now you're making the money that you feel like you should be making, or you're making more money than what you currently making.
Right.
And now you have to put the work in, and you can't look at the scoreboard. Because when you look at the scoreboard, you're gonna stop working, you're gonna slow down, you're gonna whatever. But you just got to keep your head down, put the work in, and eventually, people will start telling you how great you are.
Okay. So skill set and discipline, how well did this vehicle, or let me ask you this, is discipline a big part of the reason why you make what you make?
All right, I think first it starts with purpose.
Oh, okay.
I think purpose, because if you don't know what you put on this earth to do, or if you don't know why you're doing what you're doing or whatever, then it's gonna be very difficult for you to stay disciplined in something. Right?
Yeah, I hear that. All
right. So for me, discipline, I live and die on discipline, because regardless of how I feel about a situation,
right,
I'm not gonna let my principles are not gonna allow me to do something that's gonna be counterproductive.
Makes sense.
So being disciplined in my principles and what I believe, will allow me to always be in a situation where I'm winning.
Man. Bro, I definitely want to dive more into that.
Yeah.
I want to dive more into your journey, but we can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? We got a podcast coming soon, man. Be More to Do More. I got my brother H3.
Yeah.
Double H3. And we ready to rock and roll. Y'all stay tuned. Go ahead and click subscribe, like, share, comment. Whatever you got to do to get this information out. I'm telling you, we're coming hard. We're coming with information, inspiration, all of that to get you to the next level because we're going to do this together, all right?
That's it.
Yeah, man. We out?
We out.
All right, you guys take it easy.